Howdy everyone, Scott Free For All is here. We are back and we are live. It's Sunday and we are on a new map for me. We are on the Edgewater Sask map. I think I've been threatening to get on this map for a little while. I thought, hey, we're going to do it. So, hope everyone's doing okay. We've got a few viewers already, so anyway, we're going to do a couple hours, and we're going to do it on the Edgewater Sask map. I am going to kind of give you a tour of what I got going on here. Let's just jump right into the game. I am on not the default map. I am on, well, let me just show you, because I don't think these farms have names or anything. But I am on this farm down here, near field 33 and 32, which are also the two fields that I own. I've still got some equipment up at the default map. I haven't moved all that back down here. If I need to, I will. what do I even have up here? I've got a small tractor. I've got my truck. Now I probably will need to get my truck down there, but what I wanted to do was do a little bit of swathing. And for this map, or for this farm, I picked it because it's near some nice squiggly fields. It's different from the default map. It's got a nice big silo, as you can see. And let me just test the chat, because I don't have anything in the chat going on. I'm going to test with my... Yep, okay. We're good. And there's a couple different fields we can do. We can do either 33 or 32. 33 is Mark Thor. Thank you for testing. How are you, buddy? Mark, since you're the first one to check in, do you want to swath this small, really nice squiggly field of flax? Or do you want to swath this bigger, not as squiggly wheat field? Let me know. Hope you're doing okay, Mark. I've had a busy week. I haven't been able to publish anything today or this week. I've got some time after this, and I've got some time on Tuesday, so hopefully I will. We'll see. Go for the flax. I like the way you think, Mark. All right, well, let's just jump right in. Hey, Jason. Yep, I'm glad you agree. I think that was the correct choice. Let me start my clock. All right. I have not put the relight mod on here, so things are a little stark and bright. Let's see. I'm just gonna jump in. I have not swathed anything in a long time. Maybe like when I was on Green Valley, I did some swathing. But it's kind of nice because you're harvesting, but you don't have to like worry about emptying out your combine and stopping all the time. You can pretty much just go for it, you know? Wow, that field is right up against the shed. Looks like I got it all. Now, it looks like... Oh, this is harvesting, I forgot, it's harvesting grass. I don't want to get too much of it in here, or it's gonna turn my flax into grass. So let me get down here a little closer so I can see what I'm doing. Hello, Ray B. That header can swap left, center, right. Oh, okay. So I can double them. Interesting. Oh, okay. I think center's going to be what we want for this go around because I've just got the one. And this thing goes pretty quick. 9 miles an hour. That's nice and fast. I like that. I think I'm going to live stream on this a few times. I might even do some content, but for now I'm just going to commit to doing a few live streams on this. That'll be 3 different maps that I'm live streaming, so that's more, more than enough. But I want to have fun. I mean, this even might just be like my personal save game. Whoa. Who do we have here? We have the Sim Guy. How are you? Good to see you as well, mate. Hope you had a good Sunday. Since you're kind of finishing up the day. How has my week been? It's been busy. I took on a lot of hours at work this week. And I think I posted in my Discord that yesterday they had me doing the gas station all day. And it was a beautiful day outside, so I didn't mind doing it. But I'd never done it before, so I was a little nervous. But everything worked out. And I actually closed it all down. And everything went well. So I have the day off today. I'm going to work a little bit tomorrow. Then I've got another day off tomorrow. Glad you're doing well, Mark. I think many of you have already been playing this game. This is literally my first time to play the game. I turned it on, I swapped out some fields, bought some soil samples, and bought the swather. That's it. So if you guys have any recommendations or some important safety tips, let me know. Also, just let me know what you think about this map, and what you like about it. There's a nice little, I wouldn't even call that a pond. More of just well, I'll call it a collection pond. You never played it, Mark? Okay. Boy, this is a squiggly field, so I kind of concentrate. Make sure I'm not missing any, no, looks like I'm good. Oh, okay, there's a little entrance right there. So where is that on the map? I'm just getting familiar. So right there, there's a access. I like this big map, the PDA, I guess they call it. It's well drawn, well defined. You can see all of the pathways and the roads. Nicely done. Jason, you haven't played it yet either. Oh, okay. Jason, that was my problem too. I had so many maps going. I didn't really have time to do it. I had just started Upper Mississippi River Valley just before this really became widely available. But I couldn't wait any longer. So here we are. I wonder if I can do this first person easily enough. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I mean, I can do it. It's a little nerve-wracking. I'm gonna stick to this. We can zoom in a little bit. Okay, and we are back. There is one lap around the field. Too many good North American based maps. I know, Jason, and they all came out very close to each other. You know, it's a good problem to have. We are certainly blessed with some very good mappage right now. This flax, the color difference between the top heads of the flax and the sown ground is not a lot. It's kind of like was it canola that's kind of that way? Canola's a similar color palette. I want to spend a little time and just kind of tour the map itself. I haven't really looked at all the different sell points. I did notice there's a seed fertilizer chemical co-op similar to what JD Mapping does on his maps. So that's good. I really like that. I haven't really seen much else. I haven't been into the town or anything. So maybe we can do that together. Do a little exploring after a while. This swather is very maneuverable. I don't know if my harvester is going to be quite as maneuverable. So we'll see how it does picking up these swaths, which will be our next step. I just have the new farmer mode, default, New Holland harvester, and I bought the pickup head that we need in order to pick up all this swath stuff. I know a lot of people have live streamed and are creating content on this map, so I would expect we may not have as big a turnout for this live stream, and that's okay. We're doing this mostly just to hang out and just for me to check this map out. I'm having a good time. I really like these squiggly fields. It's a nice change. Well, hello, Scooter. Happy Sunday fun day to you as well, Scooter. How are you doing? Hope you're well. The yield on this is going to be terrible, by the way. The field is completely unfertilized, which tends to be the case when you just harvest the crops that are initially here, like when you start the game and they're ready to harvest. Because when you install, because when you install the precision farming pack, you don't have the opportunity to change it. And the Easy Dev Tools doesn't affect the fertilization or the pH when you have the precision mod installed. So that's fine. We're not here to like do some kind of survival gameplay or anything. We're just enjoying the Canadian August summer and doing a quick harvest of our flax. No, I tried doing that again. I can't do it. Whoops, and I missed. Can't have that. All right, back in the groove. Trying to think what's happened this week. Thursday we had a pretty violent storm come through North Texas. No like giant tornadoes, but a lot of little tornadoes, like Ep1, Ep2 tornadoes. A lot of high winds. I visited my parents this morning, and one of their trees was completely blown down. Well, not completely. It was basically split in half, and half of the tree like fell across their driveway and the neighbor's driveway. So fortunately it didn't fall on their house, because it was a pretty good sized tree. And they paid someone to cut it all up and haul it away. So that was exciting. And then my younger daughter, who lives in the area, they had to shelter in place because a small twister touched down about a mile from their house. Kind of scary. Mark, you're asking if the term "back in the groove" comes from record player days. Yes, it does. It's exactly what it comes from. In fact, I was thinking that as I said it, so I'm glad that it's interesting that you thought that as well. I was going to mention that, but I know I mention a lot of like fun facts. I don't want to get too like Cliff Clavin on everybody. So thank you, Mark, for bringing that up, so I didn't have to. Yeah, look how measly our swaths are. They're not very big. So yeah, definitely. I'd say probably half the harvest we would normally get if it were fully fertilized and the pH were balanced and all that. Oh, I've started a third headland. Well, I guess I will, because this field is so squiggly. It's pretty much, what am I trying to say? there's not really an opportunity to make any rows. So I will probably just lay out all these swaths. Scooter, I missed your, oh, hey, there's MTB's Treadster. Hello, Justin, how are you? And Scooter, you said, well, they haven't been throwing dirt on me, so that's a good thing. All right, yep. If you wake up and you can fog a mirror, that's the good start. That's a good start to the day. It's hard to complain. Yeah, couldn't quite get that. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so I'm looking down at the little mini map just to see what's going to be left after we do 3 headlands. Not a whole lot. But we'll be cut back enough from all these little fingers that I think I will do, I don't even want to call them rows. I'll do more back and forth, but they're going to be winding rows. If that makes sense. What else happened this week? That's about it. Few exciting events. I didn't look to see what flax is used for, if there's a production chain for it, if animals can eat it, or if we just sell it. Can we pick up straw for it? You know, and is there something that could be used for? Because I think flax is used to make linen clothing, right? So I don't know if this map does that or not. We'll find out. It looks like we're going to make some little islands. So we just cut that off. I was right? Okay, thank you, Mark. Yeah, for like linen sheets and linen clothing, linen tablecloths, all that kind of stuff. When am I back on Middleburg? Mark, I will be on Middleburg. I'm trying to think what we did last. I don't know. It may be next, it may be, I think it's going to be either Tuesday, it'll be Tuesday or next Sunday. I just don't remember. I kind of added this one into the mix. And I forgot where we were last. The origin of the phrase is unclear. Oh, okay. Believed to have its roots in jazz scene. Oh, so like the groove of music. Yeah, I've heard that as well. Back, like getting into the groove. Yeah, that definitely has musical connotations for sure. Okay, Jason, we'll see you back in about a half hour. Have a good meeting. Jason, you should just tell people, hey, I can't join the meeting right now. I'm watching a live stream with Scott Free For All. I'm just saying. Hello, Josh. How are you, buddy? Hope you're doing all right. When a musician is in the groove, they're playing with a smooth, effortless rhythm that is pleasing to the ear. So Scooter, and you guys, I think you know I'm a percussionist, I'm a drummer, and we have a term called getting in the pocket or being in the pocket. Or you could say, dude, that guy's got pocket. But what it means is that your rhythms are like right on, you know, exactly where they need to be with respect to the tempo, but also with respect to the music. And so when you're in the pocket, everything just sounds like, you just know something good is happening. So anyway, so maybe that's a new term that you learned, but yeah, being in the pocket. There you go, Scooter, when the bass and drummer are totally in sync. Yep. You can even, like, if you're just like a solo drummer, you can still be in the pocket by just being like right on the money. Justin, you like playing the drums? Oh, good. I didn't know that you were a drummer. I enjoy it as well. All right, how are we doing here? Let's see. Oh, wow, we're almost done. Look at that. Yeah, that harvester runs pretty quick. I'm going to take a little Jelly Belly break. So this, I think, is coconut. Mm-hmm. Whoops, I don't have it turned on. I don't have it lowered, I mean. Let's try that again. Well, hey, Chinook, I didn't see you sneak in there, buddy. How are you today? Hope you're doing all right. Your drummer would wander during practice, but when it came to showtime, he was like nobody's business. That's interesting. That would be unnerving, you know? If you can't do it in the rehearsal, yeah, that's a little scary. Chinook, the move went fine. I'm just still in the process of unpacking, sorting through things, placing things where they need to go, changing my mind, moving them. Right now, I have a project of I'm actually going to build a shelf and put it in my laundry room or wash room or whatever you call it. There's not a whole lot of storage, so I've just decided to make some more usable storage. I went down to Home Depot and bought a big plank and some 1x3s or 1x somethings and some shelving supports. So been working on that. Right, are we done? We're done. And there's that one little bit over here back there. I'm just gonna leave that because I don't know. I am. Where's my farm? Straight ahead and to the left. There it is. All right, that was a lot of fun. Doing the like super squiggly maps. Always a lot of fun. Look at that silo network. That's pretty impressive. I like that. Yeah, I like this farm. I went around and looked at, there's 7 farms on this map. I don't know if I looked at all of them. I think I looked, I'm going to guess I looked at maybe 5 or 6 of them, so almost all of them. I like this one the best because it was next to this super squiggly field that we just did, as well as a pretty big one. I mean, the default farm, which is, I think is it this one here? It's got some super squiggly ones as well. But I liked the layout of this farm a little better. Some of the farms, sorry, this is the default farm. Not as squiggly. This one had super squiggly ones, but it didn't have silos. It just had grain bins. And I didn't have to deal with augers and stuff. So we're doing that one. And then the other ones I looked at this one over here. It was okay. I looked at, I don't know if that's one or not. I can't remember. I know I looked at this one. Looked at this one. This one had too much water around it. I think that's all I looked at. Anyway. Hey, there's Big A. How you doing, Big A? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, and there's Charles. Charles, sorry I missed you earlier. How are you doing? Welcome in. Glad you're doing well. Scooter says you played together for years, so we knew what the outcome was. Okay. So you have the terrible rehearsal in, but you know it's all gonna lock in at the end. Yeah, there's nothing like the stress and finality of a performance to bring everybody together. Okay, now I haven't even looked at these buildings. Let's see what we got here. Is that an animal pen? What is that? I don't even know if I can get into it. I can't. It's just for fun, apparently. Because I own that area. Let me just make sure I do. Yeah. Yep, I own it. Okay, what else do we have over here? I'm getting distracted easily, aren't I? I think this is just for show. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hey, basketball hoop. Is there a basketball anywhere? I was hoping there'd be a basketball. All right, so we can't get into there. What else? We've got a little Quonset hut here. Let's see what... well, it'll be empty. I haven't put anything in it. That's a good size. All right. So we've got the Quonset. We've got the big silo network. And then we've got this nice modern... what do they call those? There's a name for them. I just can't remember what it is. But yep, looks good. There's our harvester. This is the Roth-Lamash. This is the default tractor. I think I'm going to swap this one out for the my brain today. The Versatile. There's a similar one, Versatile. So since we're in Canada, I wanted to do Versatile. And then we've got... Let me turn off the engine. We've got a John Deere tractor, which I haven't put away yet. And then we've got a pickup truck. This is back at the old farm. And then we've got a little Massey Ferguson. And we've got a nice big 18-wheeler. I'll probably have to bring him over. And then we've got like a decent size trailer. The Super B pull trailer. All right. I'm not going to put this away because we have time. We'll start on the wheat field. So I'll just put them over here. We're going to do it next. Let's see. Is there an ingress for that field around here? Doesn't look like it. Maybe up here. Yeah, I like this farm. And also, there's a lot of area to put other things. Also good. Oh, yeah. There's a place to jump in, I think, over here. Yes. There it is. Right there. All right. Well, I'm going to park you right there. Look at all the weeds in that wheat. Now, the wheat does have a bit of... So there's our pH. Not great, but not horrible. But it actually had... It looks like it's fully fertilized. Or mostly fertilized, so that's nice. In fact, let's just jump in there and see. Yeah, it's the pH is bad, but the nitrogen's good. So that'll be a little better yield. We've got weeds to mess things up. All right, let's go jump in the harvester. And I'm gonna need something to cart with. So let me set my sell thing right there. Let's go shopping. Let's see if we can get... What could we do here? Let's see if there's a nice auger wagon we can do. We don't need anything super big. Problem is, most of these are giant. That's huge. This one's not too bad. That's 33. Well, hello, Waylon. How are you? Welcome in. Glad to see you today. Hope you're doing all right. Oh, what about this Bergman? That looks a little strange. I'm not going to deal with it. I think we're just going to go with the Elmers. And I'm just going to do the small... I mean, the small one is 46,000 liters. What color are we going to do? We could do Canada Red or Massey Ferguson Red. Or we could just do white, beige, silver. What does beige look like? It's interesting. All right, we'll do that. Just trying to decide if I even have it. Yeah, I guess that, so this is going to be interesting because I don't have a course for the combine. I'll just have to go back and forth. All right. Let me see how much that trailer holds that I own. It holds 40,000, so it's not that big. So I am not going to get that that huge auger wagon. Let's just do a smaller one. I've never tried this one. Let's try it. Why not? I've never tried it before. We'll just see how it goes. We'll do some wide tires. I'm going to lease it. It's because I don't know if I want it or not. I want to own it or not. Okay. And, oh yeah, I want to, as I said, I'm going to swap out this for the Versatile. I think the Versatile's in-game, right? Am I thinking correctly? There it is. Oh, that thing's a monster. Oh, it has to be twin wheels. Yeah, that's just too big. All right, I'm just going to keep what I have. I'll keep what I have. Come on, Rossi. Let's go. That's the problem with articulated ones. Oh, there, I got it. All right. let me see how this works. Open cover. All right. Interesting. Why do I need that, Justin? That is just so, you know, I guess I don't need it, Justin. I could just put it directly in the 18-wheeler. The thing is, I don't have it over here. So we could just put it in here and then put it in our silo. Something different. I guess, yeah. I at the time I was thinking that I was going to be karting, but no, I'm not going to be karting at all. So I could have just done it with the truck, Justin. All right, we've got our pickup header. I'm going to enable the straw swath. I don't know if I'm going to get straw out of this or not. We're about to find out. Need to unfold the harvester. Oh yeah, sure do. There we go. Now I've got my iced tea over here. This is ginger lemon iced tea. It's really good. Yum. All right. Let's get busy. Now I can easily go first person in this. Oh, are we making... Oh, we are making straw. Right? Yeah. Okay, good. Six miles an hour is a lot slower than the 9 miles an hour we were doing earlier. Just seeing how fast we're picking up stuff. So we haven't even got to 10% yet. There's 10%. Yeah, this is going to yield pretty poorly. So we were talking about how... Oh, my goodness, Farmer Ed, I missed you earlier. Hold on just a second. Let me make sure I didn't miss anyone else here. Big A, you're doing well. You're playing some FS19. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. I think I was absorbed in the game there and kind of missed it. Farmer, you were going to leave if I didn't say your name in the next few seconds, right? I was not ignoring you, I promise, Ed. Oh, Ed, I forgot to look, but I think you have a auto drive course for this map. Tell me if I'm wrong. Your finger was on the button. Wow. That was in the nick of time. All right, Justin, hopefully you'll be back. Take care. If we don't see you, have a good week. Ed, I'm assuming that you've got a course for this. I've not installed it yet, obviously, but assuming you do have one, I will be installing it. I just didn't have time to do it today or before the live stream. Okay, I like the swathing way of doing things. What I read is if you swath your crop, you get an extra 20% yield than if you just harvested it directly. So that's good. So maybe we'll get like a bumper crop from our wheat field. This thing, sorry I'm squirming around, my lower back is really hurting today. But what was I saying? Yeah, hopefully we'll get a bumper crop out of our wheat field. This one we're not. Okay, not personally, okay, but someone on your Discord is doing one. Oh, okay. And they're going to allow us to publish it in your itch. Awesome. And that's a great partnership, Ed. That's nice of you to do that. And I know you guys are busy. So if you know, we don't need 3-4 people making auto drive maps, auto drive courses. It's good that there's kind of like a mini community out there. You guys can kind of divide and conquer that way. You've been pretty busy. Okay, Ed. As have I, to the point where I haven't been creating content. And I kind of had that cold. It wasn't a bad cold. And I only sounded bad for maybe 2 days. But I felt bad for like a week. Just no energy at all. I would go home. I'd come home from work exhausted. I'd just go straight to bed. So that's what I've been fighting over the last week and a half, is just exhaustion. We're almost to 50%. Oh, you see that little bit of grass? Hopefully that won't mess anything up. Let's see if it picked it up. It probably ignored it. Oh, it just got mixed in with the other straw, so that's good. Only 6 subs away from 100 now. Awesome, Ed. All right, well, on that note, if anyone watching this live stream has not subscribed already to Farmer Ed Gaming, I give you permission to do that right now. Let's get Ed to 100 subs. I know many of you already are. So Ed, hopefully we've got 6 new subs out there. We'll see what we can do for you. And for those of you who don't know who Farmer Ed Gaming is, first of all, he and Yan are excellent auto drive course creators, but also Ed creates content. He does live streams and pretty good stuff, so check him out. Yeah, I'm not asking you to do a sub just for the sake of a sub. I think his content is worth looking into, and I think you'll enjoy it. Big A, if you're still with us, where are you on subscribership? Big A is also a content creator out there. As is the Sim guy. Got a lot of content creators here in the community. Oh, Big A's checking it out. You're on 10 subs, the Sim guy. Okay. Yeah, Sim guy, he started his channel not too long ago. Check him out as well. And there's Tanner. Howdy, Tanner. How are you today? Big A, you're at 132. All right, so you already passed 100. All well and good. So here's something I'm afraid I might be doing. is I might be going back over my... Am I going back over my straw? It doesn't really say what that is. Okay, the colors are different. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like going over and over my my swath. Yeah, it's still going up. Okay. I was just talking and talking. I can certainly see myself just harvesting the same swath over and over again. So, who here among us has played this map? You know, maybe put a few hours into it, and can maybe educate me and maybe some others. Maybe like the farm that you're using. Some interesting things about the map, because I know there are a lot of interesting things. There's new crops, there's flax, lentils, and peas. Okay, here's where we started. Be cool if you could run over it again and get more out of it. Yeah, that would. I'm sure there'd be some diminishing returns in doing that. You can with the extended straw mod. Oh, really, Tanner? There's a mod for that. Oh, we're almost full. There we are. We're full. All right. Let's go get in our big tractor boy. There we go. Awesome. It makes a ton of straw. It clashes and gives more crop. It's a nice glitch. Gotcha. Wow, that's especially good. I took a regular just black tea bag and some herbal ginger lemon tea, you know, a bag of each, and brewed that. That is really delicious. I'm gonna do that again. Cheetah's gonna cheat. All right, let's go ahead and put this in the silo. I have not tried the silo yet. Hopefully there's a place to do it. Let's see. I didn't even look. We may have to get an auger anyway. Tanner, you did start the map with the cow farm. Okay, but you ran into a mod glitch with swathing wheat. Oh no. I thought this map was pretty clean. Okay, here's our, let's see. Okay, I can control that. That's good. So we do have a place to drop it. That's good. Is it going to let me? Yep. Awesome. That empties pretty quick. Not with Maze Plus. Gotcha. All right, we got a workable system here. I'm all right with that. I like this little logger too. I've never used it before, but I might be using it again. All right, we got a discontinuous swath here. And I need to catch up on my jelly beans. I have a whole, hold on, I don't know if you can see that, a whole bowl full of jelly beans. I think I've eaten like 4. Let's see, it turns the wheat into whole crop. Uh-oh. Interesting. So that's when you use the Maze Plus mod, you get that conflict or that glitch. I'm not really a Maze Plus person. I used it for just a bit on the Upper Mississippi River Valley, and then I took it off. I just wasn't. Where's the M&Ms? I still have M&Ms. They kind of make a noise. I can chew these pretty much in silence, and, you know, they're good. I had to pick, so Jelly Belly's won today. Maps need to be prepared to be made compatible with Maze Plus, or vice versa. Okay. Got it. All right, well, we're an hour in, and we've already swathed our crop. It's going to take us a while, because this, you know, at 6 miles an hour, yeah, this is going to take a while. I don't know if we'll get to the wheat or not, because also we've got our flax straw to pick up, too. You're wanting a good Maze Plus map at the time and haven't started another game on Edgewater yet. Okay. That makes sense. Well, hopefully you have found a good Maze Plus map to work, since this one didn't pan out. Look at that for a second, guys. How squiggly that is. It goes all the way around there, all the way up there, all the way up around that little retention pond there. I mean, that's a lot of fun right there, is what I call that. Yeah, we pretty much can't make that tight of a turn, fortunately. Did this go up or down? Whoops. Sorry, guys. My little arm's making noise. There we go. It's Rabbit Rob. How are you, Rob? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You're hanging in there. Okay. Buddy, I am doing great today. I am no longer sick. I no longer have like allergies plaguing me. It's beautiful weather here. Yesterday was gorgeous. Today is as well. So I really can't complain. It's laundry day for you. Okay. So glad that's over. It was laundry day for me too, Rob. I only had one load to do, so I made pretty quick work of that. Too squiggly for you, Mark. You wouldn't mind it on larger fields, but that looks too small for those curves. Rob, I am in Texas. I'm in North Texas, like in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. You had 2 loads. Okay, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, Rob, we had a nasty storm come through Thursday night. Lots of little bitty twisters everywhere. So no serious damage, but a lot of widespread damage. Trees down. One of my parents' trees was blown down. So that was something they had to deal with this weekend. You were just in that area a few days ago for work. Oh, interesting, Josh. I have not been up in the Bay Area in quite a while, Josh. There's a little bit of crop I missed. When was the last time I was up there? I was there. It's probably been 7 years since I've been in the San Francisco Bay Area. You have a childhood friend that is in that area. Oh, okay. More in Fort Worth part. Okay. Dallas is too big. I agree. I live in the Fort Worth part. I live in a suburb city of north of Fort Worth. Fort Worth is just right sized. I mean, there's plenty to do there, but you can get around. The traffic's not too bad. Real estate prices aren't quite as bad. Although real estate's getting god-awful expensive. So many people are moving here. It's ridiculous. I don't think I'm going to be able to make this turn, but I'm going to try. Let's see if I can do it. Nope. I like squiggly fields as long as they're not too big. And this one's like not overly big. If it's too big, it's just too much. Because when they're squiggly like this, you do a lot of manual driving, you know. In fact, some of these fields, I'm sure Course Play just can't even generate a map for them because they're just too squiggly. I've seen it happen a lot. It's too hot here. I will give you that, Rob. It is, the summers are pretty hot. Yeah, if you can't stand 100-degree weather, think twice before you move over here. Our summers, surprisingly though, have not been as unbearably hot as in years prior. And we've had some over 100-degree days, but we haven't had like over 110, 112-degree days, and we haven't had as many 100-degree days. I'd say for the last 3 years. It may just be that climate change thing where it doesn't get as hot. I don't know. Fields are bigger, you can square them off. That's true, you could. You could make it work that way. Mark, it's not going to work for you. You were born in North Dakota, and it's hot in the summer. Yeah, because it's in the high plains. And cold in the winter. Okay, lived in Colorado through most of your life. Okay. Well, I know the plains area of Colorado can get pretty hot. You know, the eastern part. Did I get everything over there? Yeah, I did. Okay. You went to basic in Fort Jackson from June to August. Ooh. Yeah, that's like swampy hot. That's, I can't handle that. Houston, Texas is like 100 degrees and 100% humidity. I cannot handle that. I'll live just about anywhere in Texas, but I'm not going to live on the coast. It's too humid. No thanks. All right, we're at 80%. How close to home are we? Or did we just pass home? We just passed home. I think I'm gonna go ahead and empty since we're right here. You live at the foothills of the mountains. Colorado Springs. Oh yeah, I love Colorado Springs, Rob. Beautiful, beautiful city. I have been there. I have vacationed there at least twice. Both times in the summer, I think. And I've been to the top of Pikes Peak twice as well. Been to Royal Gorge, been to Garden of the Gods. Beautiful country. All right, finish my tea. All right. All right. You do like the ocean once in a while. Yeah. I liked when I lived in San Francisco Bay Area because you could go to the beach and it wasn't hot and it wasn't humid. In fact, it was kind of cold. But I still liked it. Oh, Sim Guy, I didn't see where you said it's on your bucket list to visit America. Yeah, definitely come over here. Now, when you visit America, it's not like visiting the UK, you know, where you can, you know, see all the different, you can go to Scotland, you can go to Wales, you can go to England. You're going to have to kind of pick where you want to go. It is a big country. I wonder how a fully fertilized flax field will yield. I mean, this is a pretty poor data point. So, yeah, I think there's some more I missed. Did I miss that right there? No, I didn't. Okay. Where's the next stuff? Here it is. There's our farm. I'm just catching up here. Rob says you were stationed at your permanent duty when you were in the Army in Fort Lewis, Washington State. Oh, that's beautiful. Yep, beautiful but rainy. And you've always wanted to go to Germany. Okay. Could swap. It says you've done New York City multiple times. Okay. Great. If we were ever to win a large amount of money, you would road trip across the U.S. Definitely worth doing, Ed. If you've got the time and the money, just rent a car and, yeah, drive coast to coast. I've wanted to do that. I've never done that myself. Now, I have driven coast to coast. Mostly. I drove from from Central Texas all the way to San Francisco and back. And I did that twice, actually. And I've also driven from Central Texas all the way up to Ohio. So I've driven a lot of this country, but not necessarily for fun and like stopping along the way. That's what's really fun. Looks like I missed this spot right here too. Whoops. I hit a few extra buttons. Yeah, in the realm of squiggly fields, this is just about the squiggliest field I've seen. Now I wonder if this is like true to life, you know, in the Saskatoon, Saskatchewan area. Are there so many gullies and ditches and stuff that the fields really are this squiggly? Kind of curious to know. Do we have any Canadians in the chat? Is Black Book with us? He's a Canadian. He's more on the eastern side. I think he's in Ontario instead of Saskatchewan. Is it true to life in parts of it is true to life in parts of Indiana. Is it really, Tanner? Wow. Well, yeah, Indiana's pretty flat, and when you have really flat lands, the creeks and rivers meander a lot, that's for sure. the fields here in Texas and the ranches, they're kind of somewhere in between. They're not like square grid like Nebraska and Iowa, but they're not super squiggly either. And Texas, well, West Texas is pretty flat, but at least where I live, it's kind of rolling hills. There's not a lot of creeks and rivers. I mean, there's still several, but not so much that you have to make a field like this. And most of our fields are really just pasture land for cattle. That reminds me, so, you know, I moved from the center of the small city I live in to the edge of it. Although I'm still in an urban area, the way Texas has grown, it's grown in and around a lot of ranches that I guess didn't want to sell out or just, you know, are still profitable. So I'm literally walking distance to a horse ranch and 2 or 3 cattle ranches. And when I get a chance, I'm gonna take my camera out and take some photos, and I'll share those with you. All right, I can see there's a spot right here I missed. I'm gonna pick that up. Okay. Only 41%. Wow, this is just really pathetic yield. You know, with a yield that low, I wonder if in real life they would just plow this under and start over. I don't know if it'd be worth it to harvest it. I don't even know that you could break even. Mark says, it sounds like the UK, but larger scale. Okay. I would agree with that, Mark. I've been to the UK and I've driven like, you know, up into Scotland and that area. Northern England. And yeah, it's very much that way. In fact, you might have like little more hills than we have here. A little bit. Yeah, I'll definitely take those pictures of the ranches, and that's actually going to be a pretty good example of the rolling hills that I'm talking about. Yeah, I'll make a note to do that this week. All right. So the first time we went around this field, we got to 100% when we got back to the farm. Second time around, we got to 80%. This time we got to 53% because we're kind of just, you know, smaller and smaller radiuses. So I'm not even going to stop to unload. We can probably get the rest of this off the field. It'll be close, but I think we can. All right, now what? Here we go. I'm gonna go back and get this little piece here. Go. All right, and what else? Here's a little bitty piece. And one right here. Yeah, we're just about done. I am going to get these other two little mini roads. I'll just grab this one. I think it's this swath and those like 4 or 5 little minor ones. I think that's all that's left. We're about to find out. So I think everything's done over there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that little tut that I left. That was the very last of it. Let's see. I can raise and lower this header. Let me make sure I've got... Okay, it's... Oh, it's just that front part. That doesn't really matter. Okay. I like that animation of the pickup head pulling the swath in. Looks pretty realistic. So once we're done with this, I want to start picking up the straw just to see, what we can do with it. We certainly won't finish. And let's see, did we finish doing all this? Let me look real quick. Hold on just a second. We're gonna do a little flight mode. Yep, we got all that. We got all that. Yep. And oh, look at all those squiggles. Yeah, I think we got it all. Excellent. Turn that off. Jump back in our... All right, let's go home. All right. Guys, I'm going to take a real super quick bio break. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Thanks for waiting. All right, we're going to get this put away. Then we're going to look into some picking up straw solutions. Should we bale it, or should we just get a ooh, can I go through here? I bet I can't. It looks like there's a stream right there. Should we bale it, or should we just pick it up? Hello, Corp Nut. How are you, buddy? Hope you're okay. How did this week treat you? Your baler works. Oh, Mark, that's true. And it'll work with flax? We gotta do that. Yep. I'm gonna have to go get it. Thank you for reminding me, Mark. Yeah, what I'm talking about is, if you saw in my Discord, Mark Thor made me a custom baler that has my logo on it. Let's save this game. Oh, hold on. Let's get this in the silo. Yeah, we're gonna try that, Mark. I love the landscaping in this map. It's kind of, you know, like scrubby trees and bushes. Looks very, very authentic. Very authentic to what I know, like in the upper Midwest, like plains area, which I guess is what this is, just on the Canada side. All right, so for right now, I'm going to put you right there. And I think we can use this baler. Let me see what our horsepower... Whoops. See what our horsepower is for these tractors we own. That one's got 190. That's got 170. Okay. I think we'll use the John Deere one. Corpnut, you just started playing on the Rogue River Valley map. You love it. Or do you mean Rogue River Valley? I haven't heard of that one. But, okay. I may have to check that one out. All right. The baler needs 100. Yeah, we're fine. Let's save the game. And let's see, how do I want to do this? I'll just do that while I just grab this. I just have to copy and paste a file. Let's see. I put that baler. Oh, I know where I put it. Mark, I have a special folder just for your stuff that you send me. So I know I have it in there. Mark Thor's mods. And this is it here. Okay, and then we go to Edgewater Sask. Paste that bad boy. Okay. Hey, there's old Cranky. How are you, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. And is Saran with us? Saran, how are you? So good to see you. How are you doing? Awesome. We got a good crowd coming. We got, what, 20 people in here now? That's good. All right. Okay. It looks like I have corn growing out of my ears on that cam. Yeah, that's what it is. It's just a big cornfield. Oh yeah, I think this has a functioning railroad too. Functioning train. You check that out as well. What am I munching on, Rob? I'm munching on Jelly Belly jelly beans. And it is a guilty pleasure, and I can never eat enough of those. But so I limit myself to one of these bowls a day. Otherwise, I'd probably end up with diabetes eating so much of it. Okay, let's buy a baler. All right, I really hope to see it here. There it is. So look at this, guys. Check that out. That's pretty nice, huh? Thank you, Mark Thor. Yeah, we'll just leave default stuff. We got the license plate on it. You would eat too much as well, Rob? All right. Where did he go? Oh, I saw him. Let's get our John Deere tractor. I think I'm going to take those duals off, though. Because, you know, nah, we'll be fine. I was just worried that we would hit too many things, but there's really nothing out there. You'll see one, yours in the Oaks episode. That's right, Ed. And Mark, you made several for lots of different content creators. I know you made one for Kiram. I think that's where I saw your first one, which I should probably pay attention to what I'm doing here. This will be my first time to actually use the baler. I loaded it up and took a look at it and took some pictures and all that good stuff. Oh, let's get this out of the field. And we'll start baling it up. How are we doing on time? Yeah, we're good. Feeling good today. I'm probably going to go past 2 hours on this live stream. Tell you what, when you don't feel good, you don't sleep good, and when you don't sleep good, you're just exhausted, which makes you feel worse. So that's pretty much what I was doing for the last week and a half, but I'm over that for now. Okay. Now, Mark, when I make a bale, does it put my logo on each bale? Or maybe that's asking too much, but maybe a wrapped bale? That would be interesting. Turn it on. Oh, let me set the bale size. Bale size. I think this has bale sizes, right? Yeah. We're not wrapping this, so I'm gonna make 180 bales. Courtnett says that your twin moved back to Oregon, right, from Cali. He's driving semi, pulling a 53-foot wood chip trailer. Wow, you said he was going to be doing that, and here he is doing it. That's pretty cool. All right. Oh, I see. This thing moves along pretty well. Now, is this the one that will bale and wrap on the go? I think it is. We're about to find out. Tractor doesn't have a super high turn radius, so I think our squiggly swaths are gonna be an issue. Yeah, we can pick up as we go and we don't slow down. Well done, Mark. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make this turn. We did, barely. This should not take too long with this baler and going the speed that we're going. This won't take long. Almost as fast as when we were swathing. No, exactly as fast. That was 9 miles an hour too. Yeah, there is a nice wide pickup on this Farmer Ed. I noticed that right away. Oh, Corpnut, you're from the RRV map. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I missed that part. And you still have tons of family down in the valley. Interesting. Very cool. I want someone to make a Texas map. No one's made a Texas map yet for FS22. I don't even care where. Just somebody make a Texas map. What am I baling, Saran? That is an excellent question. I am baling flax straw. So here on this map, Edgewater, Saskatchewan, there are 3 custom crops. One is flax, which we just harvested by swathing it and then picking it up, leaving the straw, and now we're baling the straw. The other 2 custom crops are lentils and peas. So yeah, I'm glad you asked. I mean, if anyone wants to take requests, I would love to have a Texas map set near Meridian, Texas, which is kind of north central Texas, like kind of near Waco, but it's real close to the Brazos River Valley, and that is a pretty cool area. There's lots, but that's just one that I think would be a good map to make. Saran, you grew peas last year in your garden. Wow. Did they yield pretty well? Like, did you have peas like out your ears that last year? All right, there's our first time around. Lots of cotton fields in Texas. Yes, Corpnut. West and northwest Texas. So basically the 2 panhandles is very much cotton area. And Texas grows more cotton than any other state. And that's where we grow it. Like in and around Lubbock. If you remember in FS19, the West Texas map, that is set near Plainview, which is in that cotton belt area. In and around Meridian and that Brazos River Valley, a lot of it is cattle fields, very fertile grazing fields, but they and then crops are more, it's more like for cattle feed, it's like sorghum, hay, that kind of stuff. But we also grow some wheat, wheat, barley, that kind of stuff. It's mostly like cotton, sorghum, hay. We We grow a lot of fruits too. Watermelons, grapefruit, peaches, cucumbers. The southern Texas is very sandy, which is good for, you know, your cucumbers and watermelons and all that. Oh, we also have very famous giant sweet onions. They're very delicious. I mean, Texas is so big and diverse. We probably grow just about everything somewhere. There's a logging industry here in East Texas. There's just lots of pine trees. Our biggest crop, though, is oil and petroleum products, by far. I mean, where I live here in North Texas, we are underneath one of the big natural gas reserve. I'm trying to remember what it's called. I'll forget. But anyway, it's not uncommon, just like within like, you know, a community of houses, just to see a natural gas pump just right in the middle of a neighborhood. And it's also not uncommon to see in an oil pump, you know, going up and down in the middle of a field. Yeah, right around town. I surprise you, Ed. It's not like Texas is known for that. I don't know what specifically you were saying, but I know I was throwing a lot of stuff out there. Saran. Oh, carrots is what you did. Oh, okay. Corbett, it took you a day and a half to drive your rig through Texas on I-10. Yep. That's that goes from what, El Paso to Beaumont. That's a long drive. Talking about the oil. And oh, okay, Ed. Being a troublemaker. Scott, have I heard how the reimbursement of the BB Texas is going? A refurbishment of the BB. What is that, Corpnut? I'm apparently a little dense today. I love you too, Corpnut. Oh, Battleship. Oh, Battleship Texas. I have not been following that, I'm sad to say. I have been to Battleship Texas, but I have not been following that. I'm sorry I don't have an update for you. Can I make it? Of course. With this pickup, no problem. Do a little first person. She's one of a kind. Is she really? Is she the last of her kind to still be around? Oh, Saran, I missed the first part of what you said. It was your first time. You did okay. It was your first time growing vegetables. You did peas, onions, lettuce. Wow. Carrots and potatoes. Wow. Okay. Wow, you just jumped right into that, didn't you? One year I decided to grow vegetables, and they did okay. We lost some of the crops. It got so hot that some of the vegetables just couldn't tolerate it. I mean, practically boiled them on the vine. I don't remember what we made, but I do remember it was so much work I never did it again. If I were gonna do it again, I would probably want to grow bell peppers. Carrots would be fun. It'll be fun. I mean, I really like carrots. And tomatoes. I would like to try tomatoes again. Tomatoes do pretty well out here. No chance of it being too hot here. Yeah, Saran, I know. You probably worry more about frost and your vegetables freezing over. I mean, it gets cold here, but it gets cold for like 3 or 4 days at a time, and that's it. It'll go below freezing maybe, you know, like the last winter, really the one and only real winter storm we had this year. It was below freezing for like 3.5, maybe 4 days, and that was it. And we didn't even get a lot of precipitation, thank God. Five-inch guns. Wow. That's incredible, Corpnut. I've never seen anything like that, but I'm sure that was impressive to watch. Yes, Tanner, this is the Mark Thor Fast Bale. It's the Scott Free-for-All version, as you can see. And yes, it is fast. I forgot. Oh, I do have a bale counter, I think. Well, I mean, the game will count it. We haven't baled any yet, so we can get a count here at the end of this. Easy enough. Time to go and make your scratch-made chili. That sounds delicious, Corpnut. I love a good chili. Beans or no beans? Here in Texas, we kind of take it to a silly level, but basically we say it's not chili if it has beans in it. That real chili it's just beef and lots of spices and onions. Beans and stew meat, yummy. I don't mind a bean in my chili, but just letting you know, some Texas get a little snippy about it if you put beans in your chili. I think we're getting close, guys. You love the food from Texas. You missed that part of working on the road. Yeah, we do a few things right. Beef barbecue, barbecue beef, brisket, beef ribs. I don't think anyone else does it better. I mean, we do pretty good pork. barbecue, but so do other areas of the country. But if you want good beef brisket, we've got it. And Tex-Mex. Hard to beat Tex-Mex. You don't have any good ones in the Portland area? Uh-oh. You mean you don't have any, like, Texan transplants that have opened up a shop? What is brisket? Saran, a brisket is... trying to think of the cut of the beef. It's a not a throwaway cut, but it's a really tough part of the cow, and we basically take it, salt and pepper, and then we smoke it for like 12 hours, and it becomes like buttery soft, and it's yummy. Okay, you got me talking about it, and I'm gonna probably have to go eat barbecue tonight. Yep, low and slow. And like, kind of, if you're particular about your smoke, the Cadillac wood to use is post oak. You know, like your Franklin barbecue and all those, they use post oak. It produces the best, most flavorful smoke. And I agree, it's pretty good. I mean, hickory's not bad, but post oak is pretty good. From the chest, thank you, Mark. Yeah, it's not like your sirloin or anything. I think it's like a similar area like where you get flank steak and that sort of stuff. It's like the bottom of the chest, bottom of the abdomen. Corp Nut. All right, we'll see you later. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab some brisket tonight. Even though I cooked a bunch of, I slow cooked a lot of chicken, but that's kind of for my, that's like for my meal prep for the week, so really shouldn't eat that right now. Looks like we got just a few more areas. And then it might be fun just to see, it's only 5 o'clock. Oh yeah, we've got another half hour. I think we should try to sell our flax bales just to see what can become of them. Maybe we try selling our flax too. Probably a horrible time of the year to sell. I think I turned off seasons for this, but it isn't gonna change the pricing. It just changes what you can, when you can plant and harvest. Used to have inch-thick filet steak sandwiches on Saturday mornings when you were a butcher. Yummy. Haha, that sounds good. I didn't know you were a butcher, Mark. That's interesting. So, Mark, I've heard there's a few cuts that are like for the butcher. They don't necessarily sell, and they're really good. Like there's a little piece under the tenderloin, I think. Forget what it's called. That butchers tend to hold on to. And there's another place, I don't remember. Best sandwiches you've ever had. Oh, I love a good steak sandwich. A brisket sandwich. That's Oh, you sold everything, Mark? Well, good on you to do that. Trying to remember what that's called. It's a little strip that's a part of the tenderloin, or next to the tenderloin. It's super good. I forget what they call that. Okay, I think we got it all. Let me fly around real quick and just make sure. I think we got it. Yep, we did. Okay, let's see how many bales we made. Bale count. Let's see. That is, where are we going to see that? Not there. We're going to see it under there. Bales produced. We made 18 bales, and those are the big giant ones. So that's pretty good. Bale counter's in the F1 menu. Oh, there is one there too. I forgot. I think you have to be in here though. There it is. Yeah, 18. All right, good baler, Mark. That's a keeper. All right, I'm not going to worry about putting anything away right now because we're just kind of playing through stuff. I'm just going to set this over here to the side. Now, where can we sell a bale these days? Let's look. Let's see, they're probably going to be here at the end since it's special, I'm guessing. Look at all this sheep meat, chicken, pork, pumpkin seeds, soybeans. Wow. Mint, basil. What is all that? Is that part of the game? Did I load something that made all that happen? Or is that really all here in the game? I guess there's like greenhouses that'll do that. Wow, look at all this. All right. It's part of a mod. Okay. Wonder what mod that is. Black straw. There it is. Hey, that's pretty good price. Spinnery's got the best price. Let's see what the fluctuations are. So yeah, it's like the absolute worst. I mean, the best price we're going to get is 114. And what do we get? 96, 98? I mean, that's not bad. Let's go check out the spinnery. Larry's bale shipping. That sounds fun. And then there's a livestock bale auction. Okay. I wonder where bale shipping is. That sounds like it could be maybe a train. Let's see. Let's find out. I just tagged it. And we're going to need to get a bale trailer. And we're going to need something that auto loads. And I don't know if I have anything in the game. So I may have to... There it is. I may have to go load some mods again. All right, so what do we have here? Okay, it's just a regular sell point, looks like. It's from a mod I have installed. Oh yeah, I just don't know what mod that is. I don't think it's Maze Plus. I don't think I loaded that. I don't think it does that. I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's go get a bale trailer. You know, we could do a bale loader. We could do this guy, right? It holds 24 bales. That's more than enough. Let's just do that. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have enough money, so I'm gonna lease it. Hold on. Got to get my Michelin tires. All right, now we'll lease it. Okay, and how fast will my Massey go? My John Deere only goes 20 miles an hour, so that's not very fast. Hopefully the Massey goes faster. Hold on, Scott. Now we got it. It goes 24 miles an hour. Okay, so we'll get it. Need to bring him down to... let's see. Need to bring him down to the farm, so I'm going to reset him. Okay. There he is. You know, I could pull that with the pickup, though, can't I? I bet I can. Let's reset the pickup, too. Pickup is there. Can't remember if the hitches are compatible. If not, we'll use the Massey. That's a tiny pickup compared to that giant baler. I think that's got like hydraulic hookups and everything too, but sometimes it'll work anyway. Whoops. Nope. Okay. Not a problem. Alright, and let's unfold, put him in operating position. Alright. Been a while since I've used this thing. Hello, Rusty Money Gaming. Howdy to you, hope you're doing alright. Rusty, I finally decided to do my tour of Edgewater, Saskatchewan. But here we are. We just swathed up some flax, and now we're picking up flax bales. Rusty, I picked just about the squiggliest field on Edgewater and swathed it for flax. We had a great time. So we'll get this sold, and if we still have time, maybe we'll look into selling the flax. Again, it'll be a horrible price, but I don't much care. This, like I said, this isn't like a survival series or anything. We're playing for fun. You thought they were all squiggly? Well, most of them are squiggly, but some are squigglier than others. This is the one we did right here. Look at this thing. I mean, that's pretty squiggly. There's one up here that's pretty squiggly too. I mean, these are squiggly on most of the sides. But yeah, I think that's the squiggliest one. Yeah, there's not a rectangle field on the whole map. Oh, look how squiggly this guy is. Look at 31. That's horrendous. Cool. Maybe we'll do that one sometime. Yeah, definitely unique fields. I agree, Rusty. Oh, there's some more over here. All right, there's our last 3. Let's see if I can do this from the cab. I probably can. I always timed it. Oh, I did it. Look at that. Should not have doubted myself. Let's see if I can do it twice in a row. Oh, I got it. Look at that. All right, that's everybody. Go into travel mode, and let's see. We need to tag the spinnery because that's where we're going to sell. So tag that, and then let's figure out where it is. Way up at the top. Oh, that's going to be fun. Wow. So we are down here. We're gonna get down on this main road. We're gonna take a right and a right, a left, a right, and then go up to the top. Okay, so let me look at that again. So a right, right, a left, and then a right. Okay? Right, left, right. Inverse paradiddle. There's my farmhouse. You can't go in there. There's not a sleep trigger, but it looks nice. All right, I'm gonna come way back here just so we can take in the map. There's a very nice bridge. Straight ahead, that looks like some giant mill, grain mill. There's another squiggly field. 41, that's pretty squiggly. I'm driving with one hand and eating jelly beans with the other. Ooh, that one was licorice. The Jelly Belly licorice actually aren't too bad. I'll still eat them. All aboard the bale train. Choo choo. Oh yeah, we want to look around. There's that big grain mill. Oh, there's a nice farm. I wonder if that's the one with the cows. Nice. That's a nice farm. I looked at that one, but they have grain bins that require an auger. I didn't want to do that. Yeah, one of these farms has cattle on it. Looking good. Oh, we're going up a hill. Let's see how this tractor handles it. I think it only has 170 horsepower. I did fine. That was buttered popcorn. What does this billboard say? It says Frizzy Spits Extreme. I've seen that billboard before. Oh, and we have an Elton billboard. That's interesting. I wonder if Elton's a Canadian company. I have no idea. Oh, we got a little bit downslope now. And then what is this billboard? Enjoy nature. All right. Oh, this looks cool. So we got our gas station. There's some, obviously some road construction going on here. We've got a lot of things going on around here. We've got hand-painted signs. All right, sign up. Okay, is this my turn? It is. Here's the spinnery. Oh, good. It's drive-through. I like that. All right, we are going to. Oh, it's not drive-through. Spoke way too soon. Okay, well, given that, let's do this. This looks somewhat level. Yeah, not too bad. All right, we're going to unload. Oh, I oversteered. That's not good. There we go. All right. And unload here. selling, but not very fast. Wow, we missed. I missed that. Okay, well, I know what I did wrong. I should have been more to this side. So I'm just gonna grab a few, drag them over. Is that gonna do it? I'm gonna do an F5. See where this trigger might be. It's a full production. Oh. I wonder. That wasn't very much, was it? It could be. Could be full. Just trying to find the trigger. It's right. This is it right here. We're in it. Yeah, I bet you're right. I bet they're full. All right, well, we're just going to leave those there then. You know, one way to find out is we'll speed up time. Get out of all this. Let's speed up time and see if it starts selling more. Doesn't seem to be. I don't know. I'm scratching my head on this. All right, well. I'm out of ideas on that. That was a lot of flax straw, so maybe that was the thing. Wow, who left this pickup truck here? That one we can get into? No. And then here's some other sell point. / production area. Farmer Ed, you're off to sleep. It's 11:30 p.m. Cheers to you, Ed. Good to see you as always. You take care. We'll see you next time. If you haven't yet, subscribe to Ed's channel. Let's get him to 100 subs. I knew you were going to do that. Oh, I caught you. All right, I'll tell you what. What time is it? It's 5:30 almost. So just in this, just because we're short on time, I'm gonna leave him there, and let's get in our semi truck. Well, actually, let's reset him and see if we can sell a little bit of flax. Reset and reset. All right. All right, let's fill up. There it is. Is this, Huh. So it looks like 2 chambers, but it fills up as 1. Is that what's going on? No, it looks like the triggers are off. If I go this way, is it going to fill up the front one? No. Weird. Oh, wait, maybe I need to, That's bizarre. I don't know if I can get it all yeah, I can't get it all. Okay. Yeah, just the triggers are just really off on this. Very weird. All right, we're full. Let's go see where we can sell. So I need to tell Mark Haythornwaite that it's, well, maybe it's because it's in the truck. Maybe it's because it's in the truck it can't find it. I'll do some more experimentation on that. All right, well, let's go up to there. Flax. Yeah, Cranky. Yeah, that's what I thought happened. So best price is the Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. I wonder if that's the train. I have a feeling that it is. I hope that it is, because that would be cool. Let's check it out. Where's the tracks? It is the train. Cool. All right. Oh, here's the tracks. Okay. Nice. That's not too far away either. And I guess this is where we get the train. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to tag that place. That's where we need to go. All right. Let's cover up. Let's go. Yeah, I can hear the horn. I can barely hear it inside. Let's see. Oh, wait. I think I wanted to go to the right. Where am I? Yep, I wanted to go to the right. I never came out of my farm that direction. I didn't know that it was right there at a curve in the road. Normally I come out here where the mailbox is. Okay, we're good now. This is pretty, not a comprehensive overview of the map, but I'd say we got a pretty good feel for it. We swath harvested one of the special crops and baled some special bales, and now we're going to sell some special crop at the train, so we'll get to see how that works. Now, where am I going to load this? That's what we needed to do, is find out where we can load this. Where can we load it? Got to be here somewhere. It's got to be somewhere along this road, I would think. It's further on? Okay. So, do I need to... Well, I'll just go further on. Maybe around the corner. I figure all this stuff out so you guys don't have to. So maybe it's at this intersection. Oh, here's the train. I see it. I see it, Cranky. So we have to load it at this side of the map. See. Over here? Let's just get out. Maybe that's it. Let's look. Or maybe... No, that's not it. Where's... Well, maybe that is. Oh. Is there anything else that... This is it here. Okay. So it is right here. Gotcha. Now, where are we now? We are here. So, grain. Yep. So we want to do that. The second one. Yep. The one closer. The closer one. The one closer to the tracks. All right. And how does this one work? That? Oh, there it is, tip side. It's a tip side front back. Gotcha. Okay, now. Ooh, that was a cinnamon one. Woo. All right, now we need to go rent the train. Can do it here. Looks like it's going away. So we're gonna have to wait a little while. Now it's coming back. Can we see it on the map? There it comes. It's going to come back. It's going to go backwards. Boy, he goes fast. Okay, that's some pretty good brakes. If you can stop that fast. Alright, so we're going to start the engine. And let's see, I think we just want to... That first one right there will be fine, right? And then we want to open the cover. Yep, that'll work. Okay. Start filling. And that's it. Here we go. We're in the train. I love trains. When I was a kid, I was just infatuated with trains. Had model train sets. And my apartment, my new apartment is just near where the Union Pacific goes by. And probably, I don't know, at least a dozen trains go by every day. All right, here we go. So we made $68,000. Not a lot. Not bad, though. All right. Now, is there anything else we want to see with this map before we end things? This place is pretty cool. You know, I wanted to visit that giant grain mill. Where can we find that? I think, no, it's not the bowling. There's a sawmill. The animal dealer, that might be fun to go see. Maybe. Let's see, we came out here. Oh, it was up here, maybe. Maybe that was the sawmill that we saw, was it? No. That's what it is. It must just be like a sell place. Oh, it's where we were before? Huh. I didn't think that's what I saw. Okay. Maybe that is what I saw. Pretty big place. Call point next to the level crossing. Yeah, we found that. Let me see if there's anything else on here that we need to look at. If not, let's go look at the animal dealer. It may just be like your typical animal dealer building. That's a little different. That's kind of the same. All right. Well, guys, I think at this point I'm just kind of looking around. Let's head back to the farm. Here we are. All right, I'm going to save this game, and then I will let you guys get on with the rest of your weekend. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in today. It was great to play this game with you and chat with you. I will see you again on Tuesday. Until then, you guys take care. I'll see you later. And also, I don't know what we're going to be streaming, what map, but I will let you guys know. All right, y'all take care.